What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Lifestyle Podcast. I'm your host, Sonic.
I'm your motherfucking co-host, Snuff.
Oh, somebody's excited. Let the internet know.
All right, guys. So PazMag and Tudor Battlegrounds have this thing where they let you vote on which car is better, you know, show quality, builds, yada, yada, yada. And it's not... I've been screwed by people choices all year. Let's call a spade.
Yeah, well, let's start from the beginning. Tuner Battlegrounds is an open competition for everyone in the United States and Canada that if you think your car has what it takes, you fill out the form, and if they pick you, you will get to stage 1 or stage 2. It's all in brackets. But Snuffster over here signed up, and they picked him for stage 1.
And I'm harder than a diamond in a snowstorm, baby.
So if you guys want to check out the car, it's tunerbattlegrounds.com and Mario Vivosa. You can check him out there in the first page. He's one of the new competitors. No link live yet, so either we'll be able to announce it here on when to start going crazy live on clicking and voting daily, or you can follow him on the IG.
At Z33Snuff.
Yeah, and I'll also be posting a link over here on the Team C4 IG page as well. But yeah. How do you feel?
Nervous and excited and panicked and...
Can I mop in or is it okay?
Yeah, you can go ahead and mop in there.
Yeah, go, you're good.
Again, studio, bathroom, and so on and so forth.
They keep things clean.
You want to put a pause on this real quick?
No, don't worry about it. Go.
All right, so I had a brain fart going back a while ago, and I'm watching Eddie do it, and Eddie is constantly going on Tuner Battlegrounds, and he made it pretty far last year.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the 4th or 5th of the competition brackets he made.
You made it pretty far, too.
I also made, I think it was to like the 3rd or the 4th. I don't remember which one, to be honest. But, you know, you get pretty far, but it gets hard, bro. It gets hard. It gets nervousing.
Now, my question is, what is the realistic chance that you think I'll go the distance?
It's all, you know what it honestly is?
Depends on internet.
It really is. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Because if you can just let your friends and like whatever family members, you know, you got it in the bag. But when you really gotta go, like depend on the internet, it can go 2 ways, bro. It can go for you, or it can go completely fucking against you.
And it's scary and fun all in one swift fucking breath, because you have the world looking at your car and dissecting it and seeing what they like about it and what they don't like about it. And
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is pretty cool in the sense that, you know, you can easily you know, put up the car, hope to get picked, because I know people that even signed up and they never even got picked.
What?
For any of the brackets. So in their standards, you do have enough to be like, okay, he's good for stage 1. Let's see what happens, type deal. But yeah, no, I know a lot of cars actually that have tried to like sign up for Tuner Battlegrounds and they never get picked.
Oh, so it's not hard to even be picked.
Yeah, no, it's good to be picked already. Like that's already like I guess you could put a win in the bag type deal. It's just a matter of.
So wait, technically I'm published. I'm on their website.
Yeah, that's it. You're known. You're known for PazMag.
I'm absolutely a nobody. This is crazy. I am dirt.
But yeah, no, like I said, it's cool. It is cool.
I don't know why Sporky comes into my head and says, "Hi, I'm trash." Whenever I look at that fucking car.
But you know, it all comes down to how far can the car go now? Because you gotta remember, it's not like people have.
Thank you, by the way.
You too, man. It's not like anybody is gonna have the chance to physically see your car for this first stage. You know what I mean? You're looking at the entire internet casting their vote. And of course, you're always going to have like your friends, your loved ones, everybody that's close to you, obviously is going to fucking vote for you. But where it really counts is the outsiders that really have an outside look at everything they see. And then the chances of them be like, oh, I like that Nissan. Click. It's cute.
But not for anything. I know we're talking about this. It's pretty important.
What?
I'm excited that the bathroom's going to smell like Violetas again.
You're a fucking idiot.
That Fabuloso he uses is off the hook.
You're fucking retarded.
Dude, that's like the highlight of coming in the fucking studio where, you know, we have everything at ourselves and this is our time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I prefer fucking Fabuloso over shit. So I mean,
I'm sorry.
I'll take that all day.
I'm sorry.
I'll take that all day.
So it's another story for another time, guys.
But yeah, no, like I said, it's cool. It's a win already to be picked for stage 1. So that's a very good thing. That's a very good thing.
And they used me as a bullet point.
So no, that's cool. Like I said, it's you and I think what 5 other cars there.
I want to look at the cars now. Like
Because let's be for real, I doubt very highly those are all the new competitors are going to be competing for Tuner Battleground this year.
there's a Hyundai Genesis. It's a wrap. It's a wide body that's bolted on. That's kind of cool. 3-piece wheels, bagged, stock bumper-ish. CRX Del Sol. It's nice. Wide body WRX, which it's a wrap. It's cool.
Me.
That S2000's pretty serious. Lexus, I'm not a big Lexus guy, but it's kind of cool for a sedan, you know. But again, if they're using me as clickbait, I'm just like, yo, look at me go. Look at me go.
No, but you know what? It's cool. I mean, like, you know, it is, let's say, like I was explaining before, usually with there's 10 stages to Tuner Battlegrounds before finally making it to the big playoff of, you know, making it to SEMA type deal. You're part of bracket 1. Let's say you win bracket 1, right? You take a break. Stage 2 now competes. And stage 2 will have, 6, 7 cars, whatever the fuck is there.
Yeah.
That's kind of like their MO. So it's stage 1 and stage 2, they win that. Stage 3.
Yeah.
So you'll go up against whoever won stage 2.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, 3 and 4, same deal, and little by little, the brackets will narrow. But whatchamacall? I mean, it's still cool. It's still cool that they picked your car. It's still a win. Like I said, take it to the bank and enjoy it, and you know, and literally just enjoy it. But again, it gets nerve wracking. Like if you make it to 1, like you pass 1, you're good. You're like, all right, great. 2nd, 3rd, 4th is just like, what the fuck, man?
The outcome of this is you go to SEMA.
Yeah, no, the big payoff is SEMA, cover, a full-blown article, the whole 9 yards, and then end of the day it's SEMA. So having PazMag behind you opens a million doors.
I miss Randy.
As he's kicked out. Doesn't even make it to stage 1. Out the door. Oh, trash,
No,
you're trash.
they have to know that Blue was in PazMag. Am I wrong?
Yes, but not for Battlegrounds. That was
No,
just
but I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we have a
article.
standing with the brand itself, and we do love the brand.
Yeah, they've known us for like forever. It's one of those things. It's just, like I said, it's cool. It's fun. It'll get nerve-wracking. Hopefully you make it past 1 and, you get to, 2 and 3 and 4 and whatever. And yeah, like I said, if any car that makes it there, you're guaranteed like stupid amount of following. And aside from that, you are, it opens the doors to anything and everything. You get to bump heads and rub elbows with everybody in the industry pretty much.
And when they see the build, they can say, oh, I like this,
because
I like
half
that.
of them do advertisement with PazMag.
So
it's one of those that you do need a motor swap or something. And be like, oh yeah, just talk to this fucker. Oh, you need new bags? Oh, talk to this other idiot. It'll become so much easier than what it is now.
And you make friends with all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, now the realistic part of it is that
You're not going to make it past bracket 1. You
no,
suck.
no, at all that. People, fucking humans suck. And their attention spans are fucking shit. So you got to hope to God everybody does vote daily, every day for whatever. I forgot what the time frame is, really. I really did. But everybody has to vote daily, and they only get one time to vote because you get logged in through Facebook. So that kind of like holds in your credentials and freezes it, because if you try to vote again, it won't work.
Yeah.
And yes, you can vote for yourself.
I'm going to vote for other people.
I know, fuck that. I wouldn't. I didn't. Fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, I was like, Dakate, vote number 1. Red. Woo! I got you, girl. I got you. But yeah, no, like I said, it's cool. It is cool at the end of the day. If you make it all the way, that's even fucking better. Sits.
All right, let's get into
Oh,
today's
right.
topic.
What's the lovely topic?
And now
for
that we
today?
just sucked my own dick for a good 10-minute thing, take over, kids.
What the fuck do these dumbasses do now?
What didn't they do? But I blame their fathers that weren't present. Let's deviate from that subject and as a whole. So recently there was a C300
Okay.
with a swapped motor in it at a Send It meet doing donuts, and they crashed into this big semi truck.
Okay, I think I saw this on IG.
Lo and
Yes.
behold, 2 of the people died. The one survived, yada, yada, yada. They find out that the motor is stolen. New York has made a whole task force against car meet people.
Well, one, they brought it to themselves.
Yes, but now that means people that look like me are going to get the target.
Yes, we all get the target.
Dude, come on.
Luckily, we're in Jersey.
No, we're ready for this? Hold on,
Jersey's
stop,
too lazy to
stop.
fucking set up a fucking task force.
You're wrong.
Stop. We have a task force now?
Not yet, but recently there was a giant JDM meet going on, and it had literally 8 different backup locations that we drove to constantly. And usually this is typically a meet that goes on once a year, and it's invite only.
Oh, like the Edgewater one from like a few years back that you got pulled over and ticketed?
No. This one's much different.
Okay.
There's like genuine. Everywhere you look is right-hand drive. Everywhere you look is a 90s JDM car. Everywhere you look is custom
Okay.
this, that,
Okay.
third.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying now? And it got shut down. And next location, next location, next location. Cops are just waiting there for you. Helicopters overhead everywhere you went.
All this reminisces with me is Starbucks and Edgewater.
So saying that, these guys really fucked us. And now I'm glad there's a task force. And this is what I wanted to talk about. The cognizance of these people and the thought process and where it all fits into who we are as a people and why it can be kind of troublesome.
You know what? It sucks. It does suck because I've always said it. This hobby's amazing when you're in it. And from the people that you meet, and you get to, for a person that doesn't like to travel too much or not to, when you really step outside like your state lines, you go to a different state for a car show and you just get to see other tastes, other build. It's a beautiful thing. I will always try to defend this hobby as best as I humanly can. But we all get painted in the same light, no matter how hard. I try and fight to show like the positive side. You try to do it, or anybody else that complains online about takeovers. We're a small echo in the bucket because there's more of the shit than there is of us.
Well, here's a good question for you, because I recently discovered and noticed and started really pondering upon myself about what I consider takeover kids. Do you consider the guy in the back lot sending it to piss with like 8 of his friends, or in a parking lot, a public parking lot at that, the takeover kid? Or like, I know they're genuinely hurting the car community doing shit like that because it gives the itch to other kids to want to do the same shit.
Yeah.
And they have to post it because God forbid they don't post it. It's not real to them and they don't have the attention, and maybe their father's watching their Instagram, hopefully, and he'll come back into their life eventually. Probably not.
Wow, that's such a fucking exit. but continue.
Sorry, I go off on a tangent. I'm childish sometimes. But what I'm saying is, I do believe they are genuinely hurting the car community.
They all are. In the small scheme of things and the larger scheme of things, I'll go small first. Just a few years back, we had a recruit in the team itself. We never even got a chance to physically even meet the kid. All right. Well, I met him, but I meant the rest of you guys.
No, you're beating me.
Yeah, him. But
No, I'm not.
you're so stupid. But he would send it. In one sense, he was respectful enough to not do it in public, but he was using private property to send it. And to practice the drifting. Like I said, I get the... There's not a parking lot relatively available for you to rent out to practice your skills, if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
Okay? Or
Fair.
if there is, not enough money for it, or whatever the fucking
What do you
case
mean? A
may be.
track day is like $50.
Let's be for real. We're running out of tracks over here. So let's just throw that. I'm not saying, I'm not really putting a cover, my hand on the fire for the kid, but let's just throw that in there for sake of argument. You know what I mean? As an excuse.
Okay.
The kid never ended up getting a banner. I never ended up doing anything productive with him because realistically, yeah, okay, you're being careful in the sense that you're not doing it in public, thank God. But dude, you are doing it still in a private property that you do not own.
And advertising it for other people to see.
Because if, let's say for example, yeah, okay, fine, you're not doing against near anything and everything's fine and dandy. But the one day you just get confident because you know what you're doing and something goes wrong and you mack into a pole or a work truck or a trailer or something that's not yours, hence not yours, and you have a logo on the car, congratulations. You just fucked everyone that has that same logo on the car in 5 minutes. And that's in the small scheme of things. You know what I mean? That's on the small scale of takeover kids. On the larger scale, look at what happened with the store that you're telling me.
With the C300.
People died. I'm sure as hell there was damages. The
Stolen.
private property.
Stolen motor.
Well, I'll tell you how I'm pretty sure the whole stolen motor part got thrown into the mix. New York is fed up already with the takeovers.
Mm-hmm.
Like fed up to the point that they're wasting money with loudspeakers all over Times Square to just automatically send you a fucking ticket to make you learn your lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really work because even the times that we've gotten there, we hear pops and bangs from like fucking 4 blocks away anyway.
Yeah.
But whatever, fine. You know what I mean? Yet when automatically you kill someone, it's like the floodgates have opened. They're going to run a check on your ass. The guy's like, you know what? And check the fucking motor too. It's the same way like you getting pulled over and getting nasty with a cop.
Yeah, but that motor's not supposed to be in that car. We both know that.
Yeah, that's fine. But how many people do motor swaps?
Left and right all day.
Left and right all day. Chances are you get pulled over, you're being respectful and you don't kill someone. They're going to look at your motor and they're not going to fucking give a shit about a VIN number or matching it or running it or that. No, man. No. How many times have we gone along with cops, gotten cool with them, and you damn well know they can slam us with tickets left and right?
I have been slammed with tickets left and right. What are you talking about?
Well, that's you because they don't like you.
Even this week? All right,
No,
so
I'm just
here
I'm polite when I get pulled over and I get away with it.
yeah, but you're Cuban. They walk up to me. I'm beneficially white. I'm like, what the fuck do you want, man? The fuck? Can't you see I'm doing something? No, I don't do that. I'm kidding. But in all reality, look at this weekend when I went to that meet. All these different locations. And the last one I got fed up. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to get some pancakes at IHOP.
That's a smarter way of, yeah.
We ended up at the IHOP parking lot. And we were just like, cop's like, everybody get the fuck out right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like looking at him. He's like, what the fuck are you looking at? From like not even over the loudspeaker, like through the clear window. I'm like, why? What am I doing to you? Like, why me? Hold on, let me finish telling the story.
Go.
And I looked back at him. I was like, what do you want to do about this, bro? You want to write me a ticket? Because you're not pulling me over right now. So what are you going to write me a ticket for?
Everything.
He goes, you know what? I'll tow it out of here. If you don't want to move it, I'll tow it. And I looked at him and I smiled real big. And I said, hold on. I rolled down my window. I said, tss, go ahead, try it. I'm going inside for pancakes. Fuck you.
See, that's a different thing, and you ended up saving your own ass.
Bags.
No, because you went inside a fucking public place that is in the same lot.
Done.
So in theory, automatically,
I'm a client now.
you're a client.
I'm a customer.
And you cannot be towed. Simple.
It was the funniest
You, by
shit.
mistake, saved your own ass by wanting to go have fucking pancakes. Because I'm pretty sure you would have said that and stayed in your car. they would have ripped every single piece of carbon off that car towing it.
You know how long? Oh no, that wouldn't have been that hard. You know, you saw my front bumper. You got to revamp that.
But you know exactly what I mean. That is not going to stop them.
Also, if you see that I'm missing a bumper right now, it's being revamped. Me and Sonic are working on it day in and day out on designs.
He's just polishing his bash bar, guys. That's what he's doing.
That one,
Sorry, I
somebody
had to-
recommended I did that. You know,
I know. That's exactly why I said that.
dude, just polish it. It looks nice. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What did you just? What do you drive? What do you drive? What do you drive? That Ultimo over there. I'm like, nah, I can't take advice from you, bro. I can't take advice from you. Get out of my face.
But in the sense of these cops now, the way they get, I mean,
And half of them have their own show cars. Let's face facts. There are Mustang owners, Camaro owners, Corvette owners.
they all have their own toys.
They have to.
No, is that they do. Guaranteed they do.
So why break our balls over tints when you know all of your cars are tinted?
Well, I mean, tints is a small penny thrown in the bucket of shit in the car world. But what happens is the takeovers are now starting to appear on actual news reports. Whether you watch Spanish TV shows,
La Noticia, go
La
ahead.
Noticia 41, Telemundo, you use Channel 4, News 12. Yo, dude, they're coming out. Like, they're actually reporting them. It used to be back in the day, once in a blue moon, illegal street racing, you know, but it really would be once in a blue moon.
And
you
now
would
it's
hear
every
that.
fucking weekend.
But now it's happening every other weekend.
Now what I'm waiting for is
And News 12, they replay their news cycle for 7-8 hours, dude. So you're gonna hear that same report
all day.
7 fucking times in one day.
What I'm waiting for. Hear me out. I know this is gonna sound crazy.
What?
I'm waiting for. Hi, this is Melissa Wong reporting for Channel 9, and and she gets tossed 30 feet by the back of a fucking Infiniti G35. Melissa, what happened? Open your eyes. I'm Asian. Stop it.
Wow. Where to send fucking hay mail for this episode, guys.
No.
But, you know, it's one of those things that I said and I continue to say, and I will just fucking rinse and repeat. By you going,
You're promoting it. You're paying into it.
you're paying into it.
Whether it's financially or not, your
So-
energy and attention go into it.
You know what I mean? You going and just having that small, not even an altercation, because it really wasn't, but just having that, I guess, not even semi-stressful moment,
Interaction.
interaction of having to get nasty or whatever. You went.
But it wasn't. It was just a meet. It wasn't a takeover.
Doesn't matter. What the fuck does the cop give a shit? You're in a public lot, and there's more than 6 of you
No,
that semi-look alike.
it was like 30 of us.
But again, my point.
But why?
There's a group
Why
of-
pick me? What the fuck did I do?
Nothing. Luck of the draw.
I had a giant big wing on.
Luck of the fucking draw. That's all that is. Because I'm pretty sure anybody else would have been parked where you were parked. They would have picked him. It just happens. But again, you going, a cop don't give a fuck whether it's just a hangout or a meet. You being there, everything they either get reports on or what they've been already tasked to do if they see something that looks like what you guys are doing, that's all they need.
I hate being profiled.
You know what I mean? It's 100%. Everybody in the car world is officially profiled. Whether you like it or whether you hate it, deal with it. And why we have to deal with it? Because of fucking idiots that end up on the fucking Channel 7 news. You know, at 7 o'clock at night. Because that accent that you're telling me about, I saw it the next following morning on News 12. 8 o'clock in the morning.
And it paints a bad picture of us as a
And-
group and a community.
And I can already tell it was a modded car because I saw the side graphic on the side, which I'm not even going to bother
No. Hold on.
to not even give it hype.
The graphic on the side was a U-Haul vinyl.
Well, there goes that.
It said U-Haul on the side.
Yeah. But it was a modded car. You could tell it had wheels. And you could tell it had an intercooler. Because that was all that was there left. And I saw that at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was just like, here we fucking go. But at the end of the day, And on top of that, how many people died?
2.
Like fucking Christ, bro.
And ready for this? The more fucked up part was there were kids that died. And the driver was basically damn near an adult. I don't want to call him adult because he wasn't in his 30s. He was like mid-20s or something like that. From what
You're
I was,
an adult, bro. You know.
But
You're,
what are you doing
You
hanging
know
out?
how you know how to wipe your own ass.
What are you doing hanging out with 16-year-olds and bringing them to that kind of environment?
To be cool, to get the likes, to get the. I mean, it's that's already so many different factors.
Yeah.
That's a whole different rabbit hole we can go down.
But this takeover bullshit and the sending it in empty lots, I think that all equates to you wanting attention. Because you can do that shit on your own by yourself and not have to post it.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Like I said, I've always said it. All this fucking Instagram bullshit with the car stuff and all that, it's cool on one end, but the other end of the coin is
Not as
the
cool.
dark, murky water that you're just like, bro, what the fuck, man? Because honestly, yeah, the car community is toxic as shit. Toxic as fuck. Toxic as fuck. Has it always been toxic? Probably was. But there was less social media around, so you were hardly, thrown to like really smack you in the face day in and day out as it is now. Pick up your phone and, load up Instagram for 2 seconds.
Call it a day.
30 cars show up. In the commentary, I mean, it's funny when you read it, but when you're like, if you stop and think about it, the other end that's receiving all the fucking comments, you're just like, fuck, man, this fucking kind of sucks. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, but you're asking for that shit.
But again, it's another rabbit hole that you can go down in. Going back to like the whole car meet shit, yeah, no, we're profiled day in and day out. Unless cops know you personally.
Like you in town.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. You try to stay out of trouble as humanly fucking possible. You know what I mean? You wash your car, you say what's up, they all get to know you, and then half the cops there, they all have hooked up cars. Tinted up the ass, can't even fucking see in. They don't bother me. And if they wanted to all sit there and give me tickets, they could, bro. They could all day. No plates, no inspection stickers. I can go on.
Again, they're understanding to an extent, but when they're
But they understand the concept of me. I don't do meets. I'm not a takeover kid. Like they see me and they know I'm not a takeover guy. But that's rare. Because not everybody gets to, not saying be cool with all these cops, but they don't get like 5 minutes to know you, just to talk to you. Hey, what's up, man? Yo, what'd you do to that car? Because cops ain't stupid. They can talk to you for fucking 5 minutes about your car and they automatically know if you're a syndicate or not. Me talking with cops and they automatically have an idea who's a takeover kid or not. And half of them will tell you all the same shit. I will pull over the fucking Honda with the loud exhaust revving it at a red light. I pull over the one that has no license plate and tints. That's being quiet right next to me.
the people who want the attention.
But you're automatically being profiled. So you go and you drive a Honda, but you just have a muffler on it. Chances are you're going to get pulled over.
I wouldn't do that without a tune anyway.
But again, my point. You know what I mean? It sucks. But we are all profiled in this car game. Whether you're a guy or a girl, we are all going down the same fucking shithole at the end of the day. And the more meets that happen, the more people that get killed, the more cars that get trashed, the more private property that gets destroyed, is just worse and worse and worse for us. Because, that's why a good portion of OGs just leave the game. They leave. Because they're like, bro, why the fuck am I going to be going to a show, drive back, get pulled over, because, the past weekend, fucking 15 idiots smacked into everything known to man. You know what I mean? Or sent people flying across fucking parking lots. Because, the cool thing is to fucking sit outside the fucking door while they're doing donuts and going in circles.
I've watched somebody run themselves over.
But you know what? I'm glad they got ran over.
The
Because,
you're going to hell.
I mean, probably them first. In two pieces. Before I do. Because honestly, yo, it gets to a point that how stupid can you be?
You can't make this shit up, dude. And I say this all the time. When you're doing things like this, you have to take everybody into a consideration and understand that what you're doing is not helpful towards the community, and publicizing it and having to show that you did it. Oh my God, you are now publicizing that you don't give a fuck about anybody else around you, nor do you really give a shit that you're seen in a certain light, nor do you give a shit that somebody later will suffer for a consequence.
Yeah, because I mean, look at the families now of those two that died.
Oh, they're in shambles.
They're in shambles, but you know what? Automatically, congratulations. They are going to hate car people for the rest of their lives. Do you see the bigger picture?
Yeah.
Which again, nobody ever thinks of the bigger picture. I mean, granted, when I was younger, I didn't either. What the fuck? It happens, with age, as they say, and it's true.
Now, hold on.
What?
My question is, all right, the kid doing the burnout in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you consider him the same as a takeover kid, or a kid that swings it in a lot by themselves?
End of the day, I do consider it the same thing. And it sucks to say it like that. Am I profiling? Yeah, I'm profiling. But again, it comes down to you're doing it in property that is not yours.
Mm.
It's like perfect example. Let's say you love to do burnouts,
I really do.
okay? And you love to go in circles.
I don't.
Whatever. Let's just fucking say you do for argument's sake.
Mm-hmm.
You know you can't do it at BJ's parking lot in North Bergen, right?
I do know that.
Okay. But at least to go with your question, you wait until it's Sunday and BJ's is closed.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're being considerate. You don't want to hit the fucking old lady that just went there to buy 30 gallons of milk. And to know she'll never make it home to feed her kids and cats.
That's fucked up.
Okay, but you know what I'm going. You're being considerate. But you are leaving your tire marks
All over something that's not yours.
painted all over the fucking pavement. That end of the day, Monday comes along, manager calls it in, and they make a report on it.
Now, if you're a modified person that parks in that lot, you'll get looked at sideways like, oh, did this guy do it?
They may not pull you over, but they're definitely going to eye you out from a mile away in the lot
Well, ready for
to
this?
make sure to see what the fuck you're going to do or not.
So this task force is specifically to take down plate numbers and go and tow your car when you park it at home.
See, that's a whole different...
And then ready for this? Try to make you come and collect the car afterwards. And then they lock you up for attending a
Oh, okay. Throw the fish line out and grab you and reel you in. You know what?
Good.
I'm down for it. I'm fucking down for it. 100%. I'll tell you why. I mean, granted, I wouldn't personally go out to like, oh, your car's now at home and I'm going to take it. I wouldn't do that. But I would mail you a fat fucking ticket with a picture to show proof. Because guaranteed they're going to be like, I'm going to take you to court. You can't do this. You have no proof. So if they come and tow your car, yeah, you can. Chances are you're going to win that because there is no proof.
No, you're wrong.
But if they go take plates, take imagery to prove that you were there in this timestamp, in this day, in this night.
They don't have to. The cops are wearing vests with the camera.
Yeah, but still, you're going to have to always show more than that. This day and age, you always got to show more than that. Yeah, granted, that's always going to help. In the cams and the cars and all that shit. But a million times more proof, me personally, I would just send you a fat fucking ticket in the mail. Like one that's really going to hurt. Like a $2,000 fucking ticket to go to a meet. You know what? Meets will die out like this. Because half of them that go to the fucking meets don't ever have money to go to a show anyway.
I like that.
So one hand
Washes the other.
Is it shitty? Yeah, it is fucking shitty to say. But that's the only way to get a control out of it. Because this is out of hand. Like it was cute, it was funny. You know what I mean? To a certain degree. Because we saw reels, we would laugh, we would joke. But it's a lot more people getting hurt. Hell, it's a lot more people dying because of a car thing.
And they've made it their own, where it's basically a lifestyle to them.
Yeah, like they live by it, they swear by it. It's, takeovers are awesome, fuck your shows. Why pay when it can be free? Think about it. Who would think that? Like, if we were really going to sit down and be like, who will be the one to sit there and be like, no, I want to pay $40 for a show, $50, $60, whatever. Let's do this for free. Who are those?
Broke kids.
Thank you. They like the hobby, but they don't want to be really in the hobby.
Yeah, no. They got 1 foot in.
And they got 1 foot in. You know what I mean? Congratulations, you're not really a car guy to begin with. And I'm not saying you need to have millions. I'm not saying you need to have thousands. I'm not saying you need to have all the knowledge base in the fucking world. Bro, go on YouTube. How many people will mod their car and actually make it look clean less than $1,000?
That's an easy one.
You know what I mean? Not to even go to a show or to compete or to really go fucking balls to the walls crazy with the car, motor swaps, shave the bays. No. Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a lot to make your car clean and start somewhere.
Let's say this C300 would have showed up at a show with the swap and the wheels and yada, yada, yada.
Chances are I would have won something. Why? It's a fucking Hellcat motor and a fucking and an SE. So it's not something you automatically see every day anyway. So right there, whoever that is, had the recipe to take it
Further.
a million times further. Because automatically you have two different worlds that are mashed up together.
And he couldn't figure it out.
But, going the other route, that's not even the other route. I always say it's harder to gain, let's say, 1,000 likes, right? From your car being parked on the grass. You know what I mean?
Holy hell, my throat is acting up.
That's what she said. Anyway.
Asshole.
But if you're doing a complete sideways drift in a fucking full lot with people around you
There goes 50,000 likes.
in views. So on one end, I always say it's easier for whoever they are to grab the likes, the views,
From the kids.
and jump popularity. Yeah. You don't gotta go far. One of these takeovers, just read their comments. The first 50 are always the young ones that don't even have licenses yet.
Oh my God, I love this.
Then in between that,
Get us.
you will see OGs like, fucking idiots. Your mother should have swallowed you. Like, you read these fucking comments.
No wonder your dad left.
Exactly. Yeah. You get comments like that all day. It's just, I don't know. It sucks. It sucks because I've always said it. The hobby's beautiful. The hobby is fucking one of the coolest hobbies I think I have ever been a part of. And like I said, I'm always going to defend it. I'm always going to try and show the better side of it. Humanly possible that I can anyway. But this shit is just fucking out of control. So, I mean, if there is a task force and they're going to come take your shit, yeah, fuck you. You deserve it. Because you went. Thanks for listening, everybody. Watch. Come back next week. But no, really, think about it. Less idiots out, less people to throw meats. Which means you get the cool guy with the cool car, right? But they're just lazy.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't have a fucking meet to go, they're going to go to a show.
Yeah.
And congratulations.
The place.
Yeah, chances are they will. But you know what I mean? Like, because it sucks. And then little by little, what happens is you get these youngins. They grow up, 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years into the car game already. But they got brought up with meets already to begin with.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They can build a dope-ass car, but they're still never going to want to take it to a show.
They were never taught that side.
Or they'll go to a show, but not like the outcome. I'm not saying not winning or not winning. I'm saying the outcome of people taking pictures of the car or the likes or the views. Because they'll be like, what the fuck? I came to a show and I got 50 likes? But if I'm Sunday at the lot, fucking straight up ripping the shit out of it with pops and bangs and people fucking surrounding me, it's 50,000 views. So their mind automatically goes algorithm. Why am I going to do this when I can continue doing this? You get me?
All right, but hold on. Why are they living by an algorithm standard?
Simple popularity. To be the cool kid on the block. To be the hero. To be the fucking... It's what... Okay. Why the fucking girls go fucking anorexic and start like puking their fucking food out of their fucking brains when they see supermodels? Or these chicks with fucking like fake bodies all over
Because
IG
they're
anyway.
force-fed that on social media.
It's the same shit, but in the car world.
Oh my god.
The takeover kids are the fucking the Coke bottle fake butts and fake boobies of the car game.
That's sad.
And it's sad and it sucks. On both ends of that spectrum, by the way. You know what I mean? You get a big girl with a fucking bikini on, bitch, you're fat, jump off a bridge. Fucking savage. Same deal. Show car, wide body. Oh, fucking toss it off a fucking bridge. It's a fucking paperweight. You're fucking pointless in life.
Light it on fire.
Light it on fire.
You know how many times I've been told that?
Yeah. I'll never forget mine's red. Roll it off a cliff. Blasphemy for the European world.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, guys, I just threw fog lights in the front of my car. Come on. It's not that serious. It's really not. But you know what I mean? It's dumb the way they're thinking, but at the ones thinking it outside in, it makes total sense. If you're already growing up like this, seeing, going to meets and takeovers and stuff like that, that's how you got introduced to cars to begin with. Mm-hmm. It's hard to change that mindset. So what better way to fucking change that mindset? You hit it where it fucking hurts. Your bank account. You go, you do dumb shit, you pay for dumb shit. Ta-da!
No, I like that. I like that a lot.
So,
also, I think Instagram should assume some responsibility with this shit. I'm sorry to say it,
That's
but
such a rabbit hole. It's like everything else with all these suicides that happen, the people that get picked on. Fucking, what is it? Zuckerberg has a fucking membership card to Congress. That nigga's sitting in front of Congress every other month because he's always in trouble. Well, Facebook is. Because people shanking themselves, people hanging themselves from fucking roofs. I can go on. I made that sound horrible, but you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? To begin with,
awful.
You know what I mean. The dude has a fucking a membership seat in Congress. Like they keep it warm for him. They keep the chair warm for him. Just today alone, he was already getting his ass ripped in Congress again, because X number of people are fucking like shanking themselves. Because, Billy picked on me. Like,
eating Tide Pods.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, bro? I'm pretty sure when he even thought of this wasn't what I thought his recipe was going to be. I'm pretty sure. But again, that's another rabbit hole to go down it. To go back to the car meet thing, yeah, social media does have a big play. Me personally, I would take down those videos. Like the same way you can report, these chicks when they're trying to promote their own OnlyFans and then they get bitched at and then their next post is like, yeah, motherfuckers taking my shit down. It's the same shit. Like there should be somebody to monitor this and automatically, boom, bring it down.
You're done.
You know what I mean? Because the less videos go out, the less views you get. The less views, the less likes. The less you're going to stop wanting to do it. Why? Your shit keep getting taken down. Or if there's IG pages for it, pa abajo. You're not doing anything productive anyway. Now, if you show actual racing, Formula One drift, shit like that, yes, promote that. It's a sanctioned event. It's an event for you to do all this dumb shit. Legally.
Again, even Formula D. You're drifting.
Yeah.
You could show up to that and get on a beginner's toge and go for it.
Yes, exactly. You blow your car up. You blew your car up. Big shit. You macked into a pole. They're not going to come bitch at you.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. But that's my point. Why wouldn't you, between, like, say, like you and like 6 of your friends, you like takeovers, you love doing fucking burnouts, you love all this shit. Yo, asshole, if you dumbasses put fucking $40, $50 together, all of you, congratulations, you can rent out
A track for a day.
a track for a day. Because it's dead season now anyway. They're not going to say no to you or your money. Congratulations, you guys can hang out. Mack into each other all the fuck you want. All I say is have AAA, because half of you are going to be towed home anyway.
Or have a friend with a pickup truck with a
That
flatbed.
too. But you know what I mean? Like there's so many good ways to take the takeover stuff and convert it to actually that people can still enjoy. But, you know, it's one of those things. Sadly, more people are going to get killed. More cars are going to get totaled.
Sad.
And it sucks and it's sad. And at the end of the day, it just fucking hurts everyone in general. So if there is a task force, good for you. Take them down.
What are we in time-wise?
Ooh, 45 minutes in. I can do this shit for fucking 5 more hours if you want. I fucking hate these takeover idiots.
And
nothing productive.
not for anything. I really do. I know I've said it in the past, and they're not being helpful to what we're trying to convey to the rest of the world.
Yeah. And like I said, it sucks that, again, we go back to profiling because I'm pretty sure, you know, out of 10 takeover kids, 2 or 3 of them are not really takeover kids. They're just like, they just like the car stuff and
Spectators.
they're spectators. You know what I mean? But congratulations, you're not helping. You're not helping the situation, even spectating it. Let alone the idiots that are fucking like running behind the car trying to catch it like really zoomed in. That I'm glad they hit you with it and you fly fucking 30 feet. I'm sorry. It's just like...
That is so bad that you just said it like that.
I know. But you're going to do... You're going to go sideways and you're going to have Billy running behind you, behind the quarter panel of the car, trying to zoom in to get a good shot.
Hold on. I got a question for you now.
Oh, God.
Do you think the no hezzy kids are helping the car community as
The who? The who?
No hezzy.
Who's that?
The kids that are constantly bobbing and weaving in traffic and trying to record it at the same time, and
Yes, part of it. Part of the problem.
they're part of the problem too.
They're part of the problem. And I only say that because if, let's say, for example, I'm going to give you a good story. Actually, yeah, this is going to be a perfect story. We were going to a PA car show. This must have been like fucking 12, 14 years ago. There was 15 of us. We would do the, you know, zigzag in and out, but we would block the back ends to make sure no cars. By the end of the game, we weren't dodging and weaving at fucking like straight cutting the wheel. We were just slow, gradual in and out of the lanes, just for shits and giggles to have some fun and just go back into the lane. Okay. We did that for like not even a mile. We did the whole show and we came back. And when we all came back, we all got pulled over. This was 7 hours later. Because somebody called it in. And you know how, what's that game that you tell one story to one person and you go
Telephone.
Telephone, thank you. It must have been like a story of telephone because I don't even know what the fuck they even reported. That we were like going we were going sideways, 15 cars on the fucking Pennsylvania Turnpike.
This truck was going so fast, had fucking Sonic on the hood.
Thank you. Yo, we had to go to court.
What?
I had 4 points in my license because of that stupid shit.
No.
How can I argue that? How can I argue that?
How did they know it was used?
Because they said C4. Look for C4 stickers.
What?
And back then, all we did was just go a little bit out of our lane and back into our lane. Half of us, to like a zigzag thing. Just so somebody could take a picture real quick. Not even a mile. And somebody from PA called it in. And those motherfuckers waited 7 hours
If you to come back.
for us to go back onto the fucking PA highway and we all got pulled over. They were like, what the fuck are we getting pulled over for? They're like, careless driving. They were hitting us all with 15 of us. It was a team meeting in the fucking courtroom, in the PA courtroom. You all had to get lawyers and everything, the whole 9 yards.
So what was the end result?
We all got fucked. We all got no points. Half of us anyway didn't get no points. But we all had to pay. $400, $500, $600, $700. And that's not even to the level of what we're seeing today.
But wait. You didn't get caught in the act,
No.
and they had no proof that it happened,
No.
and they still try to hit you with it.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
And it's profiled. And how are we going to argue? We're just kids with fucking modded cars. You see my point?
Clear as day.
It's stupid. So those that go in and out of fucking traffic, when there's actual traffic, no, fuck you. Hope you get shit still fucking told too, bro. For being a fucking idiot. You can all go have fun. You can all go to a show and roll together. But roll together.
Now, what about the street racers at night? I have nothing against those guys. You want to do a 60 roll on a vid and say you're in Mexico, that's one thing.
You know, those... it's...
That's your gray area?
No, it's not so much of a gray area because I'm not a fan of that either. To be honest, because I'm not.
Yeah, but they're not out here. We don't get pulled over because of those guys.
But we... Exactly that. Thank you. We have never in the car community ever been pulled over by those. Those have always been such... Not saying the outcast of the car
It's an
community.
enigma.
But thank you, yes. They're like a shadow. They're their own thing. You have never, ever in your life, because half of them only bring those cars out at night.
And good luck catching them.
Thank you. You know what I mean?
I'm outie. How are you? I miss you.
But you know what I mean? Those guys, they bring the cars out at night. And that's some OG shit. That's some old school shit. That really is
440.
Some like, yeah, 440, Hunts Point. You know, those guys...
Pulaski Skyway.
Yeah. But those guys have never been the cause of, like, the daytime show cars to ever get pulled over or towed or fucking task forces or any of this shit. You know what I mean? Even now, they don't talk about, you know, the OG racers. One, because they keep it to their fucking selves.
I'm only bringing these up because you know there's going to be that one takeover kit. But you guys used to race in the 90s, man. No.
Well, for the idiots that do have that one, social media wasn't even a thing.
They didn't need to post for validation.
So you knew because of somebody you knew. Simple as that. And everybody did make it 100% humanly possible to be as safe as humanly possible. But again, cars that would come out at night. Cars that you would never see them during the day. Driving to work or getting groceries.
Yeah.
But also, it wasn't what it is today. Hey, take over here. Plan B lot over there. Plan C lot in Casapinga. Plan D lot in your mom's fucking vagina. No, nigga, there was none of this shit. There was none of that. Let's be for real. How easy did you just make a cop's job?
Very much easier now that you post it on social media.
Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. Yeah, of course. You're going to have a SWAT team in every single one. Every single dot of the alphabet. Dumbass. You know what I mean? Hey, park and chill. No revving. Fuck you. Shut up. You know you're going to rev. You know you're going to fucking pop some bangs. You know there's going to be one idiot there who's going to send it into something or someone. But you know what I mean? It's
I'm hopeful.
it's one of those things.
I don't think the cars and coffee guys hurt anybody.
No. And even then, you see your stupidity. Tell me no. Because
Yeah.
Cars and Coffees is one of the largest in the country. Well, the real Cars and Coffee, because everybody fucking takes that name and
Runs with it.
shits it out and runs with it. But the legitimate Cars and Coffees, like the ones they do here in Paramus and by Garden State Mall, fully sanctioned. Cops are friendly. Everything in its fucking mother under the sun that's modded shows up. And there's still shit that goes south. Why? You get the one guy that gets excited and whips it out to get back on 17. Whips it so hard he does a fucking 360 and lands back on the curve.
Leave the Mustang owners out of this.
But you know what I mean? It's even to that degree, you see it. Bro, not too long ago, I forgot what the car show was. One dude had to burn gas, and he was just fucking ripping it up and down the lot. Ended up fucking up his old car. Like a front bumper or something like that. And that's a sanctioned show. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If we already have shit that happens, why you poking the fucking devil and doing full out meets?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, if there is a task force, good.
Good. Like you said that.
Simple, just good. Because maybe that will control it and at least give everybody, all right, you know what? This ain't working. I really love doing this. Let me try this other route, which is like, actually go to like sanctioned events, Formula One, the race down the fucking quarter mile with your buddies,
Drift events.
a drift event, a car show. Even if it's a small car show, your town's car show.
Cars and coffee down the block.
You know what I mean? What better way to get cops to like you, or not even like you, but respect you? Go to their local things. I'm not saying to do every single fucking one, but one or two, so they get to see you, get to meet you.
Figure out who you are.
Be like, okay, he's not too bad. Chances are it's going to go down the grapevine. I'll bet money on it. They're not going to pull you over.
That blue and white car from town. Yes, the one with the ugly wheels. Leave him alone.
But you know what I mean? It's like I said, it sucks. We're all getting profiled for it. It's going to continue. I don't see it getting any better. I'm hopeful always, but it's
Let's face the facts. It's
it is
not useful.
sadly what is going to happen. Not is going to happen. Like I said, I hope it doesn't, but the wrong person's going to get injured or killed.
Some senator's kid.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
all fucking hell is going to come down on the car world. At least in the area, in the tri-state area, like our area. You know what I mean? Because look at Maryland. Car shows are banned. The only thing they have there is Cruising OC weekend. And you have to pretty much show up there with like a classic car. Or if not, you're fucked. But who started that? All the H2OI guys.
Takeover kids.
The takeover kids, because that's where it spawned from. Then when they tried to do it in Atlantic City, show lasted 2 years. Then they were like, "Psst, hey, no more." Because the mayor of Maryland was already calling your Governor Murphy. Letting him know what was happening and what was coming his way.
Fuck Murphy. He's a fat fuck.
You know what I mean? And now we don't have a show in AC anymore.
Which is sad.
We only get what? Import Expo?
No, we got a couple things.
You know what I mean? Like one or two, but
No,
it
no,
wasn't.
No, stop. We get the
What?
Jeeps on the boardwalk, truck shows.
Yeah, but that's and even that.
Wait,
guy-
you asked about AC. I'm
no,
giving
no,
to you.
AC's not there. That's in Wildwood.
Also, you get the showboat things.
No, not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore?
Not anymore.
The showboat's having a show in March.
In the lot, maybe.
Indoor, outdoor.
I don't know where indoor. Everything's an arcade, but okay.
Right now it's empty.
I was there like a month ago, bro. Get 2 months ago.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Okay, but anyway.
Keep on talking.
But again, it wasn't like when we were showing. We were going to Atlantic City 4 or 5 times a year. In the convention centers. Or the boardwalk. To do these shows. Wildwood. Look at the shit that happened at Wildwood with that other family that got killed.
It's called Casino Clash.
Oh, that's a new one. I didn't even know about that one. Save the spot. Let me save that post. I want to read it. But yeah, it's one of those things that little by little, more areas and more places are going to close off their doors because the second you say car show, they're automatically going to be thinking negative. And it sucks because there's not many spots left here in the state. They're like still saying yes to car shows.
Oh, it's a clean culture show,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
which means the judging will be poor at best. No, I'm kidding. I'm talking shit. I'm sorry.
All the fucking hate mail is going to be bashing you now tonight.
No.
But yeah, no, it's like I said, it's one of those things that little by little more doors are going to be closed on the car world.
Also, I gotta say, because I made that joke, a lot of these takeover kids and these send it kids and the meat kids are also discouraged by the judging that happens at certain events.
Yeah, it plays a part. Never said it didn't, sadly. It's 100% true.
There's a pretty big entity in New York and New Jersey who claims to be the fucking car show king. I'm not going to say his fucking name, but we all know what jerk off that is.
I can go down that fucking rabbit hole all day.
I want to buy Slick a pair of fucking boxing gloves one day. Anyway.
Just watch them go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But hold on. I'd like to contribute that because every takeover kid says, oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah. What happened? Like I said, I'm not gonna bother with the fucking naming. If we do get Slick, I'm pretty sure he would have fun and just go nuts. So I can't wait to.
I hope he hears this.
Yeah. I can't really love to pick your brain on the podcast.
Fuck that. No, I
So
can hear
because he goes in pretty good, and it's fucking funny as shit to hear his rants. I love you to death, my guy. But yeah, what happens is you start whitewashing so many car shows.
Oh, hold on. I don't.
What?
Keep that thought in your head about
No,
whitewashing car shows.
Go.
I just found out that person that we're talking about that runs those shows
Uh huh.
knows where the president is of the other team. Hold on. That shit the bed because he stole all the money from the people who were on the team.
Oh, nice.
Remember how I told you that
Yes,
president
yes.
moved to another country?
Yes.
Yeah, the guy who runs the shows is actually paying towards his rent and trying to keep him up away from everybody because they're gonna kill him.
Yeah. This is my surprised face. I could totally see
cahoots.
this dude.
All of them were in cahoots.
I can totally see that happening. I could totally see that happening with my eyes closed. But again, what happens is with this, you get a person that does, a car show every weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which again, there's nothing wrong in a business standpoint to do a car show every weekend or every 2 weeks, whatever.
But have the proper judging and
if
space.
If you could do it, do it.
Yeah.
But if it's the same horseshit staff that quote unquote are judges, but they're not, it's just, they pick their boys or they pick the coolest car or the one that has the most likes on IG, and you busting your ass and working on the car, you're not even third place or not even fourth place. Yeah, I can see how that will discourage and play a huge part into like, you know what? Fuck this. Why am I paying you fucking 40 if I could go do this in a line, do it for fucking free and get cooler cars and then quote unquote you're hosting me. Congratulations.
You see what I'm saying?
You're the meat master. You know what I mean? And then little by little, that's how that starts. So one hand, the car show world does have a huge blame in it. 50-50, really. Because instead of how can we take I'm not saying give everybody a fucking participation trophy either. Work for it. But not be so out blunt and like, hey, you don't have door panels? That's cool. Don't open your doors, but you got this in the bag. The other guy that actually does have door panels, we'll give him second. You know what I mean? Don't make it so fucking blunt. Because that's what happens. These motherfuckers took your money already. They're kind of just like whipping their dick in your fucking forehead. And you're going to fucking smell my fucking dick cheese anyways. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Like, it's one of those things. So, yeah, the car show world does have, small portion there to play, too. Because, what happens? You go to the shit shows, you get fucking cheated on. Because, let's face it, we've all been there. We've all seen it happen in front of our faces.
I've lost to a stock body 370Z with stock paint.
And like I said, and I've told you countless stories of guys in the team that have lost to cars with no panels. And I've always referred that as the example because that was the most, vivid of how heated my guy was. And understandable. 100% understandable. And I'm not talking about...
Wait, was he more angry than I was?
A million times more. You were nothing. You were just like... Meh.
And Amanda called me a big baby. We talk about Amanda every episode. I miss her. Does she even listen?
Yeah, she does. She does. She does listen. So
has she said anything about our last 2 episodes where I kind of broke her balls a little bit?
Oh, you know what? No, I haven't bothered her about it.
Well, if she hasn't said anything, don't poke the bear.
I'll just let that one slide.
Yeah.
But it's again, that's one of those stories it's always stayed with me. Always stayed with me. Even now. I tell everybody that's new on the team that same fucking story because I ended up losing him as a member.
And he joined takeovers. No, I'm kidding.
No, he actually sold the car and he got so fed the fuck up. And it was funny because the show that it happened was this individual's car show where this happened. So that's how I can even relate even more with my eyes closed that, if this guy's really doing this, like the other guy paying his shit. Yeah, no, I can totally fucking see it. Totally fucking see it all day. And it's just funnier because, again, this did happen many years ago in one of this guy's shows. Because the other guy was just sucking his dick better.
Awful.
You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, you're cute, but he reaches from the back. So I'm going to give him the trophy.
Awful.
So, Like, if honest to God, I'm pretty sure if we were to sit down and have a conversation with like 20 people that have dealt with this guy,
We've all been to the shows. They're gonna say they got screwed.
we would have a mini series. We wouldn't even have a podcast.
We'd have a mini series.
We would have a mini series, and I'm talking about like a 2-3 hour long mini series of just listening to everybody's story.
We should do that.
Absolutely fucking not. I am not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
How about this? When we know we're gonna be done with the podcast, like for good,
That's it. That we're just like, you know what? There's no more seasons after this, so
Who gives
I
a
don't
shit?
give a shit. That's a different story. We can have fun all day and make it like the Big Bang.
guys, wait for 8 more 8 more episodes because this might be the last.
But yeah, like I said, poll question. You know, I'll leave it up for this episode. What is your take on takeovers? Now, half of you guys are probably going to vote are takeover kids.
No,
and
that's
you're-
not our
and-
people.
And there's one or two that are probably going to sneak up in there because it's, the grapevine. These guys are talking shit.
No,
So they're going to
our
listen in.
kids won't do that. Our listeners would not do
But
that to us.
for, yeah, but I leave it open.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But for the actual car guys, the car girls that listen to us and everything, and the he-she's and the hims and whatever the fuck.
That's not funny.
Whatever,
Don't do that.
You know what I mean?
Them, they,
There we go. SME.
asshole.
What is your, what's your take and what's your stand on this entire takeover? Are we wrong? Are we overboard? Did we miss something? Is this just like fucking clickbait? Like, what is your take? Are you for it? Are you against it? What is there an actual pro in this in car meets that I'm not seeing, that you're not seeing? Or is it really what we've been talking about? 100% horse shit.
So is the car scene benefiting from takeover shows?
Thank you. Is the car world or the car community or the car scene, whatever you want to call it, are we benefiting in any type of shape, way, or form from these takeovers and from these cars landing on the, fucking 8 o'clock news? That's what I would like to know. So, yeah, that'll be the poll question for tonight. I don't know. You want to add anything?
They're also coming out with another Fast and Furious movie.
Well, yeah, we know that, the quote-unquote, the final one.
No. This one's going to be geared towards old school Fast and Furious with performance mods and...
You mean this guy from Tokyo Drift? He's doing the Initial D movie. I forgot his name.
No. It's not an initial D movie. This is an actual Fast and Furious movie that they're doing currently.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be geared towards, and I quote, old school Fast and Furious, where it was about the cars. It wasn't about much else.
That's going to be cool. I can only imagine because, and this is when the original one came out. Okay, when the original one came out, I didn't care about the street racing scene. All I cared about was how cool the underbodies looked. And the next following day, I went to the store and I bought myself a fucking underbody kit because I wanted it, and I wanted it fucking bad. And I think everybody in the team that went to see the movie with me, we all spent money on fucking underbody kits. But this day and age, because people left that movie excited, and I'll never forget it, in the fucking Sea Caucus movie theaters when it used to be Lowe's.
So hold
Not
on.
Lowe's 6, because Lowe's 6 was for the fucking peasants.
So wait.
All you Hudson County people, you know what I'm talking about.
I should wait outside.
Lowe's 8.
I should wait outside with like quick release steering wheels and
Yeah,
like race seats.
because everyone and their fucking mother was just straight up revving up and down those fucking parking lots when we left the movie. And that was 01, okay? That was 2001, my guy. Can you imagine that shit now? With fucking takeovers?
Man.
No, what the fuck you talking about? The guy's gonna be inside the movie theater with the car.
Doing donuts.
Yeah. He's just gonna land in there. He's gonna land in the popcorn machine and everything. Guaranteed. but it would be cool if, that movie franchise did go back to the car roots. But, that's a whole different thing for another day.
Also, I want to shout out Fancy Stancy STI. He was the winner for last year, and also he is this year's face to Tuner Battlegrounds.
Okay, the ambassador.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, give Tuner Battlegrounds a follow.
Yeah, give him a shout. Like I said, we will be posting up the link on Snuff's page. I'm pretty sure he's excited once he gets the link live. I will be reposting on the team one. I'll probably be reposting on all the other pages.
You'll see it every single day.
Yeah. once it's live, if you guys can please vote, that would be great. It will be a C4 car making it upwards slowly up the brackets. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, my friends, keep it custom because life's way too short to stay stock.
Legendary.